this one, but incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. He's got him in. Complete. How about this? Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 82 yards. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
That's the score, Jets 7, Bengals nothing.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. The LSU connection. Burrow to chase for the Cincinnati first.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 11 MT.
First down. Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
On one, ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11 MT, Tate. 11,
Now it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion right, that's Wilson. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 50 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next to score, Jets 14, Bengals 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
11, Thomas. 11,
And they'll
empty.
send the
11,
tight end
empty.
in motion
Stop.
left. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Burrow changing the look.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Accelerating, and off he goes. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jets 21, Bengals 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This pass complete to Higgins. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Dumps it off to Mixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To the air again, Burrow. Dancing to... Now Burrow loses the football.
On the keeper. A fumble on the play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bengals 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around it. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And finally marked down at the 23. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. On the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Throwing now is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. He's got room past the 30. He's still on his feet. The race is on. He's got a full head of steam. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 99 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
Here we go.
line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at their own 24. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On second down, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Here we go.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And quickly they get to the line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28, Bengals 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
1-1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
I'm 1, ready?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up
11
3rd
MT
and
paint.
1.
11 MT paint.
Again, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Nixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow will throw. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory. It got his man, complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets, 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Hey,
You're absolutely right
score.
about that,
Let's
partner,
go.
because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flushed out right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I gotta from the barrel. Better known as the boogie down. All sucky now. Get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of foxy mamas. But I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta, I still gotta. Hey, you must be new in here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind to hit you with a split your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. I'm floating through the front door, my mind is tied. And good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pool pit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say. And even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. I know I gotta. I know I gotta. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say. Even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. I still gotta. I still gotta.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Yo.
Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
They go play action with Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Chiefs 0.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
43. Yellow. High side.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play out.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't book it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it?
There he goes, right side.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Big strides, look at him go.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Hold on,
throwing the incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete downfield to James.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Inside the 20.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Richie James, 75 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
There he goes, right side.
Inside the 20, down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75 yards.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
It's caught inside the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the